Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. That little orb was like, hello, I'm here. Maybe somebody wants to say that, hello, I'm here. Whether it's someone on the other side or, a literal person. But anyways, I feel like luck is on your side. And I saw the card in here that says knowledge means change. So I don't know, these are changing times is what I want to say for some reason. And I don't, blah. I hate it when that happens, when I'm trying to spit something out and my brain's like, no. But anyways, I feel like there's so much going on, I don't know what to say. So someone could be in that energy where it's like maybe they've attained a bunch of information and it's just like, holy shit, like a lot of aha moments, epiphanies are going on for someone where they're connecting dots in a situation in their own life or whatever, and they're just like, I have so much to say, but I don't know where to begin. I've picked up on that energy before, but I feel like there's more clarity with whatever this is, because I feel like, holy crap, wow. Like, I didn't look at something in this way before, or in a certain way. I don't know if it's about a person, if someone's looking at you differently, or if it's just pertaining to a situation. Because there's like, I don't know, it's like looking at something with fresh eyes and seeing, not only with your, like literally seeing something, but seeing something with your third eye as well. Because when I was sitting outside, I went like this and I'm like, why am I hiding, like covering my eyes? Like I don't want to see something, or there's a need to use your other senses versus just, looking at like this image. I've explained it this way before. That kind of looked like a rainbow a second ago. But anyways, at least to me it did. It's like seeing what other people can't see. Seeing beyond your physical reality, beyond a situation, looking deeper into something ultimately. But like, for example, when you look at this symbol, this, imagery, you can just look at it and go, yeah, it looks like a star, and it's got, you can just take it at face value. You can just take this at face value, or you can look at it on a deeper level, like beyond what's right in front of you. So you're seeing something beyond what's right in front of you, ultimately. Fairy time shifts, dimensional slips. I swear to God. I keep seeing stuff about the Mandela effect as well. And I did mention in another reading, I don't know if it's posted yet or not, because I can't remember. I've done so many and the uploading times are crap. There's another orb where it's like, I don't know what's what and where it is. So, but I did mention something about almost like feeling like you walked into another like a time loop, or another, not even another dimension, but it's like time shifts. Time is shifting. And if you think about it, with like the Mandela effect, the theory there, I mean, there's conspiracy theories with it where it's like, oh, the government or whoever, the powers that be are trying to change our memories or something. I don't know. I heard that analysis, I guess you could say. But what I'm thinking of, because it's drawing me back to something I saw a long time ago, actually, where I watched a clip, and it could have been a trick on the camera, but it makes sense even if it wasn't, because I feel like it was authentic, but there's people can make shit look really good on camera sometimes, like technology has advanced where it's harder to tell what's edited and what isn't, you know what I mean? None of my shit's edited because I don't know how to do that. I've tried, and you could tell. If I edit something, you can fucking tell, because the timing, I don't know. I don't have all that awesome software. But anyways, it was, I don't know, it had something to do with, I can't remember. I think it had to do with the Berenstain Bears book. And because it's Berenstain or Berenstein, like, how do you remember it? And the person was holding a book, one of them, and was in their living room or something, wherever the fuck they were in one room, and then they just went like this into another. It was like they were barely in the other room, and the letters changed on the book. And even though that could be a camera trick, that's a good explanation, or a good example of what I'm talking about with, because I said, like, walking into another time, onto another timeline. There we go. Walking onto another timeline, but you don't realize you're doing it because everything still looks the fucking same, because it's not that different. There's just minor differences. So some of you are on another timeline and you don't even realize it. I know that sounds weird, but some of you will get it, some of you won't. But it's funny that you're seeing beyond what's right in front of your face, because you remember what the old timeline was, basically. But anyways, what I was going to say is, when I sat down, for some reason I just wanted to grab my keys. I wanted to grab my keys and go. Like, oh, I got to get my keys. And I don't know what that's about. If somebody's feeling that way, like, oh, I got to get my keys and go somewhere, or I just got to leave. I don't know. I feel like I'm on a mission. Somebody might want to communicate with you, and maybe they're just going to hop in their vehicle and be like, I got to talk to you about something, kind of thing. I just felt like I needed to grab my keys. Like, I don't know. Like, I got to get my keys. For some reason. So, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Today is September 8th, 2024, and today is my son's birthday. He turns 20. I can't even friggin' believe it. So I hope he has a blessed day. I think he will. He already is, so. He's such a grateful child, too. Like, he really is. You could just give him a cupcake and that's it, and he would be like over the fucking moon. I love the fact that he appreciates the small things in life, because a lot of people don't, you know. It's gonna make me cry just saying that, but he does. I don't know, I love that little shit. He's not that little anymore, but he'll always be my baby. Maturation, growing up, introspection, knowing myself. And I'm talking about my son growing up, and he'll always be my baby. Oh, it's funny too. I got him scratch tickets and he won $6, and this is card number 6. Oh, that was the other thing. Like, it's your lucky day. It was weird. I was walking over to Dunkin' Donuts to get my coffee, and I heard in my head, change is coming, which actually that was the beginning energy here. But this feels like good change. This isn't like, you know, freak out. This is like wonderful. Something's moving forward finally. Yay. I don't know. But anyways, I found $1. I usually find pennies, and actually I've been finding quarters lately too instead. So it's like an upgrade, and I got $1. This is all the change and stuff I found within recent years, just walking around or going into a store or whatever. It freaking adds up. Just saying. Isn't that cool? It's not all of it, but it's most of it. But anyways, I don't know why I shared that on here. Know thyself. Something good's coming. Good omens. Some of you could be seeing good omens, because that's what's making me think of when I said I found the $1. Change is going to come. Things like that. Like, yeah, good omens. Something to do with that. Okay. So anyways, moving on. Let's get a card for the collective, please. Something from the past is going to resurface, but it doesn't feel bad. It's something that you need to look at, and I don't want to say face, but maybe kind of observe whatever this past situation is, this past thing is, and let it fly, because there's just information in there for you, like, not just so you can see the lesson in the situation, but it's almost like, all right, I'm going to look over this, whatever resurfaces, face it, and then move on from it. It doesn't feel like it involves a person coming back. It could for some of you, but it feels more like a memory popping up, or you coming across something, and it's like, oh yeah, what's this? And then what does it mean to you? And then let it fly, kind of thing. I'm not sure what it's pertaining to, but could be different for all of you. Selenite is significant as well. For whatever reason, I don't know if you use it for divination, if you use it to help, you know, clear your energy, bring in energy, block energy, for communication. That's funny. Crystal magic. I said selenite is significant, and that's the card that came out as crystal magic. Crystals and stones are significant here. The number 3 or 21 or 12. Creation dawned the beginning. Selenite is where it all started in a situation. Maybe that was the very first crystal you ever got or something for some of you, but because this isn't the first selenite I've ever, I have it everywhere. I've got a bunch of crystals, but it's not this one. It's something significant to do with selenite. So I don't know if you wear selenite, if you hold it in your pocket, hand, you know, if you gifted it to somebody, they gifted it to you. And magic. But it doesn't feel like doing magic on another person. Magic is always around, but the word magic and selenite and change, because I was talking about how I find change. Like I found pennies, and I found pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters. I found it all. I've even found $40. When I was walking one day, I had no money, and I was like, why do I want to go this way? And I did, and it killed my feet because the shoes I was wearing were crap. But regardless of that, I was like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh, a 20 bucks. I need money. This is awesome. It was actually 40. It was like 2 20s. You're just going to stumble across something right in the nick of time when you need answers, when you need something. Because I feel like I found something from the past and I got to review it. I don't know, and I'm looking at paper, so selenite, change, you know, quarters and shit like that, money, whatever. These are like good omens and signs. Selenite, change, magic. And it could have to do with writing, so I don't know if you wrote something down, if there's a letter here, a note with whatever this stuff is. Crystals in general, you know, could be because crystal magic. An address. That's not what somebody's looking at though, but there's a dress that's significant here too. Doesn't feel like dress up. Like there's a dress that you wore or something, or someone wore. For some reason I feel like you're taller than whoever's involved in the situation, or there's someone who's tall. You're standing tall, but height is significant for someone. I just heard don't mess with things you don't understand. Someone could have been, you know, dabbling in the arts and they didn't really know what they were doing. So anyways, let's see what's going on with this. Someone's mother or a mom could be significant here as well. And crying. I feel like someone's mom was crying. Like you made someone's mom cry, or someone made your mom cry. Or a mother, even if it's not your mom. That was weird. That was like this high-pitched ringing noise in my head. It was almost deafening. Like it felt like it was taking over my head. Like holy crap! Like, you know, when there's an explosion and it's just like your senses are fucked up because of it. Your hearing or whatever. But that was a loud ringing in my head. It's really high-pitched. I'm not sure what that's about. Because I'm still staring at the word ma, like mom. Letter. I was just talking about something being written down, a note, a letter, something. Information, news, message, communication. Well, there's definitely spirit communication here, but some type of correspondence. And a crystal is very significant with this correspondence. I'm not sure why. If it's attached to the letter, if it's part of something like that, or news. Okay. Somebody's waiting for the news to get the news. Okay. The news on what? I almost feel like I don't know what's going on and I'm waiting to hear the news. Like if so-and-so's okay, maybe that's why someone's mom is crying, because they're worried about their child or a situation or something. Sometimes no news is good news, but when you're worried about someone's safety or well-being or whatever, that can be terrifying, you know, like not knowing can be the worst. The worst feeling in the world is not knowing if someone's okay, if something's gonna work out. It feels like if somebody's okay. Not knowing. Yeah, I'm anticipating something like, I just need to know that everything's okay. Time, power, transformation, reincarnation, secret. I feel like the way that someone was feeling about another person or a situation, just how terrified they were, I don't feel like this is going on right now. I feel like it's already happened. That could be something that somebody's going over again. Like not just thinking about the situation from their own standpoint, but from those that were also involved or affected by something. Not knowing really is the scariest thing. Not knowing what to expect, whether you're worried about a person or if you're scared. Because now I'm thinking of like stalker crap. And that really is terrifying because you know what's happening, even if the person who's being creepy and fucking weird is talking to you, you know? But they usually, it's a scare tactic when they say certain things, when they do certain things, because it makes you question it. Like, how did you know where I was? How did you know I was doing that? How did you know? How did you know what I said when I was all alone? You know, shit like that, because that crap has happened to me. But regardless of me in the past, it is terrifying because you question everything. You question everyone. And it will drive you insane. You'll just be like, where's this coming from? Who the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck? What the fuck? And then, and if you find out who it's coming from, it's like, where are they? How do they know? Like, do you know what I mean? Something like that in here too. Huh. You could be getting clarity on that. Because you know what's fucked up is with the stalker crap is like it's terrifying, the unknown, scary, and whatever, because you don't know how it's happening or how they're doing whatever they're doing, how they're gaining their information. And like I said, it'll drive you nuts, but you don't know what they're capable of either. You know, when people do shit like that, it could be empty threats. It could be nothing at all. Oh, it's all in your head. Well, I would never do something like that or whatever. Or they could and they would. Like, do you know what I mean? You never truly know, because some people are psychotic and they will do some really bad shit, you know? And some people just do it to be assholes. Feels like something like that could have gone on for someone. And you might be getting clarity on it, like I said. I don't feel like anyone's delivering this information to you. Like, they're not going to come clean and be like, hey, it was me, or I was involved, or whatever. I don't feel anything like that. I feel like there's some, I don't know, you're going to piece things together and go, oh, I know who, what, where, when, why, and how, you know? I know what happened here now. If it's not you that's figuring it out, it could be someone in this energy. Theft. Loss, disappearance, abandonment, and eruption. I was going to say interruption. So somebody interrupted this. This situation that happened in the past was interrupted. It was put on pause or stopped because of a change, because of something that changed in your life. But you know what's weird too is when shit like that happens and then stops, you still wonder for a while if it's going to start again or what happened, like why did all this go on and then nothing. Something changed in your life that made this stop. I don't know, there was a massive change that interrupted a problem and probably saved your life. And it could pertain to children. It's weird because I was looking at the twins' little baby shoes. They're just sitting there. And this is right under theft. Child, infant, innocence, new start, unexperienced. Should be unexperienced, but there's no D there. Anyways. Something to do with a child or children could have changed the situation around for someone. For a female or with a female. Yeah, because then there's change. Holy crap, you can't make this shit up. I didn't even know that was there. Something changed. Yeah, this has already happened. Something to do with a child. So this child or these children are already born. Because there's a problem. And then there's this new beginning, children involved, whatever, for this female. And that's what invoked change in this situation. Yeah, because you could have even dealt with the law pertaining to children or a child. Some type of legal matter here surrounding that. Like legal proceedings. Well, I mean, if you have to go to court and you're dealing with the state, the government, whatever, within a situation, if there's any problematic people around, they're not going to want to be anywhere near the law, you know what I mean? So that could be what stopped this. But, because I don't feel like this court of law energy and the theft energy are together. Like, I don't feel like someone went to court for theft. I mean, they could have surrounding this, but I don't feel like it's that. They didn't, whoever this problematic person or people were, they didn't go to jail or they didn't have to go before a judge over the situation. There's some type of court matter within this energy that's separate from that negative shit. And I feel like whatever that legal stuff is, probably pertaining to children, is what put a stop to a problem. So a problem stopped because your life changed, because a situation changed. I'm not sure exactly why it would stop because of that. It just depends on, you know, what the problem was. Somebody regrets doing something. They might be haunted by their past actions because something was not, they weren't seeing clearly. Yeah, something was, they didn't have all the facts. They didn't have all the information when they did or said whatever the fuck this is. And it's more than just say things. Somebody did something. They regret seeing something too late. They weren't seeing clearly. They didn't see the whole picture here. Because I feel like I said, going over past something from the past things and going, oh my goodness, now I know what the fuck that means, or that makes more sense. It was blind to them before, or blind to you before. But someone's going, oh, damn it. You know, like, that's really what it feels like. Like, oh, fuck me. Like, why did I get involved? Why did I say that, do that, whatever? Somebody made a boo-boo because they weren't seeing clearly. They were only seeing as far as a flashlight would show them. They weren't seeing beyond that. It's like having tunnel vision, you know, when horses have the blinders on. They don't see what's going on around them. They only see what's straight ahead. They only see what's right in front of them. not beyond the situation. That's why I started this saying they can't see the great beyond, that's for sure, but they couldn't see beyond face value in a situation, and they made some piss poor choices. Here's what it feels like. Yeah. And I feel like they're regretful because of that. What is this regret about? And for some reason, it's making me think of, I did a video yesterday. I don't know where the hell it's going yet. Probably Patreon. But when I lit the Palo Santos, which I used sage this time instead. For some reason, I haven't burnt my sage in a while. But regardless, it cleanses either way. In that video, before the smoke, I saw, it looked like the smoke was like a snake and it was slithering towards me, and then it poofed into a ghost, like a Halloween ghost, like the typical cartoon ghost, which would be a fake ghost. Do you know what I mean? That's not really spirit. Someone could have messed with you in that way, you know, like pretending, like creating a haunting. Someone was haunting you, and they were the ghost under your fucking chair. Woo! I don't know. They were the ghost in your situation. They were haunting you. And I mean, you can take that metaphorically speaking, where, you know, being haunted by something you did or by a person or whatever. That could be in here, but it feels more like literally haunting. Someone was haunting you. Because it's like when someone pretends that there's shit going on, just like in the show Ghosts, where they capture a picture of a spirit in a window, and that is a legit spirit in the show, but the ghosts are like, no, we're not gonna fucking, I don't know why they didn't want to do it, but they weren't gonna put on the performance for for the public or whatever. So the couple that are in the mansion, they were pretending, they were putting on a show for people. Something like that happened. And I'm not saying it was within your home, it could have been, but I feel like, you know, when people mess with you, and you can chalk it up to a spiritual experience, when you come across things, or certain things happen, because, you know, everything happens for a reason. Someone was playing off from that with another person. Like, for example, okay, because I did say something about, like, how did you know what I said when I was alone? So say you're alone somewhere, wherever the fuck you are, and someone can hear what you're saying, either because there's a recording device, or I don't know, however the fuck they do that crap, because technology is creepy nowadays, just saying. So it wouldn't be very hard to accomplish this. So you say something. Let's see, what do we... I don't know what I'm gonna say, but you say it, and then all of a sudden it appears in your path. And you're like, holy crap. Something like that. You know, whatever it is. It could be anything. Or it gets repeated back to you. Well, the people that used to be in tune with you and repeat shit back to you aren't repeating shit anymore. So you might be, you might have more clarity because something stopped. Because people stop messing with you, you're figuring out who the messers were, basically, in your situation, no matter what they were doing and saying. It's something along those lines. I don't know how to explain it any more than that, because I had an example and it flew out my head, so Spirit's making it go away for a reason. Because it's different for whoever needs to hear that. Somebody was haunting you, literally. They were acting like a fucking child. They were being childish. Sarcasm is here. Mockery. They're mocking you. They're very immature, and they were mocking you and what you were doing, what you believe in, you know, your path, whatever was going on here. I just feel like I'm making fun of you. Haha. This is so much fun. And you think it's real. Oh my god. But you know what's funny with shit like that? Is for some reason I feel like it is real. Because even though a person or people or whatever, you know, whoever these childish motherfuckers are, whoever was mocking you, making fun of you, messing with you, making you think that it was a spiritual experience, like a haunting or whatever it is, because it kind of feels like that. It was actually real, because I feel like you were picking up on this shit before they were even doing it. whether you said something or not. Because it's not just about someone hearing you say something and then them copying it and bringing it to your reality, like say for example, different music that you listen to. Maybe there's some music that you only listen to. SK could be significant here too. Those initials, or KS, SK, I don't know. That's a scare thing, scare tactic. But anyways, with music, like say there's certain music that you only listen to by yourself because it's like, I don't know, I do this with, I mean, my family knows, the people in my house and shit, because I don't give a fuck what I do when I'm at home anyways, but, let's see, like I'll listen to Hanson and stuff because I used to love them when I was younger, and I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I do, and you know, I've shared that crap, but regardless of it, it feels like, I don't know where I'm going with that. Why do I keep drawing a blank? It's just, whether it's music playing or something that seems, that would seem kind of random, or like, what are the odds of that happening? What are the odds of this song playing, or whatever, you know, whatever it is, like, what are the odds? Like, whoa. Because if you think about it, Hanson was like, what are they, popular in the, wasn't it the late 90s, early 2000s or something? It's the late 90s anyways. And they're not on the radio and shit anymore. They're just not. They still actually make music. I didn't know that till a few years ago, but I like some of their newer shit. Just saying. I guess I'm still a Hanson fan. Make fun of me all you want. I don't really care. Anyways, regardless of them, they're not on the radio anymore. You know, every once in a while when it's like a retro day or something like that, you might randomly hear it, but it would be something like that where you would be like, oh my god, I haven't heard this song in fucking years. What are the odds of it coming on when I was just thinking of that, or I was just playing it on my phone and now it's on the radio, or now it's playing here or wherever. It would be something like that, but it was intentionally done. I don't know, someone was messing with another person because they weren't seeing clearly. These people, or this person, people, were messing with you through your blind spots, basically. But I kind of feel like you could see through something, but you were led to believe that whatever you could see was false. Shh. But because you shushed it, you started being quiet around people. And maybe even by yourself. I feel like I'm not talking anymore. I'm not sharing things. I'm keeping more shit to myself. That's what stopped this. That's part of what stopped this. Part of it. Because you're not mentioning it anymore. I don't know why my eye hurts anymore. I don't know why my eye hurts anymore. Why my eye hurts. Yeah, you stop mentioning shit, so I don't know, like, if anyone was just listening and using whatever you're saying against you because it's fucking hilarious, that they can't because you shut up. Somebody shut up, basically. This is very stalkerish. And someone could go to jail for this shit, just saying. But I feel like it's behind you. So if it's behind you, I know that there's clarity coming in. You're going to figure out where it was coming from, basically. Even if you don't take legal action, or, you know, it doesn't really go anywhere, at least you'll know and you'll be aware. Because I don't feel like this is going to happen again, is it? No, I don't feel like it's going to happen again. Maybe whoever was being immature and stupid in this energy, they might be seeing more clearly now, like, oh, shit. This is weird. This reading's weird. It's weird, but it's significant. So, there you go. Could pertain to a marriage, someone you were married to. Or a married couple being stupid. Someone just thought you were naive. Like, oh, you'll eat this up. And maybe you did for a little while. But I don't know, I just feel like somebody overdid something. My light flash. They did too much. So it made it obvious. Even if you didn't know exactly who, was doing what and whatever, but something became very obvious because of actions, more than one action that was taken. Like spirit can't do that, or spirit doesn't do that, or like, okay, for example, my light flash, like I said, and there's orbs in the video. That's definitely spirit. I know that whether anyone believes in it or not, I know that to be true, because no one can mess with that. I don't have any fancy outlets. It's a touch lamp. No one's in here. I know this, even if you don't. It's not. That's why it's not even on camera, because there's no fancy tricks and shit here. It's confirmation for myself, so it doesn't matter if anyone else sees or knows or believes or understands, you know what I mean? And that's usually how spirit communication works. When spirit's talking to you directly, it's for you, not for anyone else. So if they don't believe, who gives a fuck? But it feels like, okay, where was I going with that? It feels like doing too many things. So it's not just signs. It's spirit wouldn't do all of this. Like I don't know, whatever was happening, it's like no, this ain't spiritual, this is something else, this is fuckery. Like when someone's pretending to have a haunted house or to haunt another person by doing whatever the fuck they do. Like, oh, I'm gonna bang on the floor, or I'm gonna slam a door, or whatever, you know, that type of shit. And it's like, no one's here, or what's going on? It's a scare thing. It's like a fake haunted house. Someone was doing this shit. That's really what it feels like. You know what's weird? Is it feels like if somebody was doing that to scare another person or to make them believe that, you know, it was happening from ghosts or spirit or whatever, I kind of feel like the pretenders, the people who are mocking you, the irony in this situation is there's actually a haunting going on. This person is legit being haunted by a spirit or multiple. I do feel like spirits around you anyway, so you could be getting those signs that are legitimate, but this falls, whoever was doing this fake phony shit is being haunted. They're being haunted by their actions, but they're also being haunted by spirit. Haha. I guess that's just the way it works. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Yeah, somebody's fearing something because it's coming back to them legitimately. Like, oh, you think that's funny? Do you want to see what it's like to experience the real deal? Here you go. And the person isn't sending this shit anyone's way. It's just spiritual. Because hauntings are real, you know? Beware of greed. Someone took too much in this situation. They ran with fucking bullshit, basically. You get what you give. Someone's gonna get scared. It's like whoever invoked fear in you, however they managed to do so because they thought of it's funny, they're gonna be fearing something now. Because this is real life shit that somebody's gonna be facing problems. I don't know, they might have dealings with the law too, because I kind of feel like there's a series of unfortunate events that are happening to somebody who is greedy, who is doing shit they shouldn't have been doing. What else do we have here? At the very beginning of this, I said, I feel like I gotta grab my keys. Keys on a ring. Well, there's some keys. Like, oh my god, I gotta go talk to someone. I gotta go do this. Maybe that's somebody who's getting scared because something's going on for them or will go on. They might go, oh, fuck, I gotta go. I gotta talk to someone about this. But this is about options and one-night stands. And talking. Yeah, somebody wants to talk. Interested, conversing more, waited, message arrives, text, call. Somebody wants to grab their keys and talk to us. Like, I gotta go. I gotta talk to you. It's something like this. Like, I really need to talk to you about this. I regret creating this problem. Okay, so somebody regrets creating a problem. Could have been a friend of yours, someone you trusted. But I feel like whoever this is, they want to talk. I don't know what this marriage shit is about. Does somebody cheat as well? Marriage. Give me more on marriage, actually. Why is marriage showing up here? No more bad decisions. Yeah, somebody made a piss poor decision pertaining to a marriage. I don't know if they married the wrong person or if they cheated. They did something. Because there's options here, so someone could have stepped out and they do. Or there's like cheating energy, even if they're not married, you know, common law marriage, you're with someone for a long time, high level commitment, whatever. That somebody got cheated on when they were married. Or together in a commitment, or they did the cheating. They're being greedy. So for some of you, someone who was messing with you either was trying to hide their bad behavior from their spouse or partner or person or whoever. Like, I don't want anyone to know that we were talking or doing whatever. I don't want anyone to know what we were talking about. We were hanging out, that we slept together, whatever it is, because I don't even know if you did sleep with this person. So there's someone here who is in a commitment who made a bad decision by saying and doing something with you. And they didn't want you to look credible because they didn't want their fucking fuck shit to be revealed. Like, nobody can believe you. They can't believe in your abilities. They can't believe, especially if you're into that stuff, they can't believe what you're saying. I gotta make you look nuts. Oh, the stalker shit. I gotta make you look uncredible. Because if my wife or girlfriend or who the fuck ever finds out, they won't believe what you have to say because you're a nut job. But there's actually proof. The proof is in the pudding. There's proof of this situation. So I feel like you would have evidence to back up what you said or would say if you decide to, or if you were gonna, or whatever. But yeah. So if you're wondering why someone would go to great lengths to freak you out, to mock you, to make you look nuts, to do whatever the hell this is, to create a false haunting, is to make you look like a nutbag because they're hiding their own bullshit and you're aware of it. You know what their fuck shit is. Because they probably had a very passionate conversation with you. Or they fucked you. And we can't have that getting out, you know? That's why somebody hurt you like this. This is fucked up because whoever this is, they did a lot. Like, this takes a lot of planning, a lot of time. This is premeditated bullshit, you know, to cover their tracks, to hide something, even if it's not cheating. But I feel that in here. Because this person's a fucking pig, that's for sure. Whoever they are. They're gonna start squealing. I'm gonna go put them on the spit out back and we're gonna have pig roast, motherfucker. That would be delicious, just saying. Yeah, we are. That would be fucking amazing. That would be delicious. You know what's even more ironic about this? Is I feel like whatever this dirty fucking secret is, you probably never would have said a word. Someone's guilty conscience got them in fucking trouble. Yep. It's like, oh, I gotta get ahead of a problem, but it's like getting ahead of a problem that doesn't exist. Like, you were never gonna bring it to the table. It would never be a problem coming from your lips, or you wouldn't have taken action on this. Yeah, some type of third party situation here. I do feel like there'll be a reason to celebrate, but this is people coming together to, I don't know, people were working together. Tower. And the Seven of Swords reversed. They were working together in the past to create some type of breakdown in a situation to make somebody look not credible. Yeah. Well, whatever is done in the dark always comes to light, for one, and someone's sneaky bullshit, which is going to be, I don't know, the sneaky bullshit is a lot of, it's compiled now. It's not just, oh fuck, I cheated, oh fuck, I made a bad choice, oh, I don't want this to get out. There's so much more to this now because of the action that somebody took, because of what they did to another person. So it's like they basically buried themselves. They dug themselves a hole with this initial problem, with their bad decisions. But then they just kept digging. They should have threw the fucking shovel and walked away. But they didn't. They literally, they thought they were digging themselves to China, basically. But come to find out, they're in the core of the earth, and now they're just going to turn to fucking dust. They're going to burn their own ass. They're going to melt. Somebody's going to burn themselves, or they did, because of what the decisions they've made. Because they're not the only person involved in this fuck shit. And the second these other people get clarity and find out why they were doing whatever they were doing in the first place, they're going to go, oh. So now more people know about this person and what they've pulled. And when they find out why, they're going to be like, I got something on you. So if you had something on another person because you were involved, or you just knew what they were up to or whatever, more than one person knows now because of the bullshit they pulled. Or more than one person's going to find out. That's probably where this regret is, because someone's pretty selfish. They were only thinking of themselves. And they tangled other people up in their crap for no fucking reason. They're going to sit there and pout. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to sit there in time out and think about what they fucking did. Like, oh, fuck. Like, look at this mess. Look at all this shit. Now I have nothing. That's what's going to happen to this person. Karma's a real bitch. They could have started out with quite a bit, and now they're going to have nothing. Yeah. Bad plan, bad opportunity. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love it when justice is served in situations, especially when another person doesn't even deliver it. It's just like, you know, this is what happens. Fuck around and find out, you know? Somebody fucked around with the wrong person in the wrong situation. And there's not even retaliation here. It's just someone's bullshit's coming out. Because they were working really fucking hard to hide something. And I feel like they hurt you or another person in the process because they were trying to keep something hidden. Planting seeds of doubt. They were working very hard to plant the seed of doubt in your mind, in the mind of many, about you. Like, this person sucks. They're a joke, ha ha ha. That type of shit. They're nuts. They're whatever. I just feel like there's a lot of planning that went into creating this level of doubt within yourself, which you could have doubted yourself in this situation for a little while, but I don't feel like you do anymore. And if anyone doubted you, you're proving them fucking wrong. Like, doubt me all you want. I don't give a shit. I'll show you. That's what this feels like. I'll show you. But I don't feel like you were always in that energy. Your persistence has paid off in overcoming this and working through it, and just keep moving forward. This sped up the process is what I just heard. So if you weren't gaining traction or momentum within whatever you were doing or working on or whatever, you are now. Something's gaining traction now. Because your hard work is paying off. Because you picked up on this shit. You knew what was going on. But nobody believed you is what I want to say. Or very few people believed you. Because this seems kind of unbelievable. But someone... I've heard this from multiple people. But there's someone I know that had said... Sometimes the things that seem the most fictitious or the most fake or whatever, like, whoa, this is, like, yeah, right, is actually the truth. Some of the wildest shit is the truth. And this is pretty wild, and it's the fucking truth. And it does pertain to spiritual communication, and I do feel like some of you were connected to this problematic situation, people, person, so you would get a heads up on what the fuck was going on. There's definitely money tied to the situation as well. I just heard, let me help you spend that money. So if you were trying to save money and, you know, be stable and secure, you could have felt the urge to be a little frivolous during this energy. You know, when you have to put extra gas in your car because you're driving around places, or you're going to restaurants, or you're doing whatever, you know, that's spending money that you probably don't need to. And I kind of feel like that could have been a thought or a feeling you were picking up on with somebody else wanting you to do that, or that's just how they act. I don't know, because I just want to go buy this, go do that, go treat yourself, spend all your money. That's what it feels like. So fuck up your stability. For some reason, I don't know, someone had it out for you, but it's because they're hiding a dirty little secret. And it doesn't feel like it's a little secret, because this little tiny secret that they had, which only pertained to them and their situation, now has expanded to multiple people and is bigger and worse than it ever could be. And that's just their own doing. I'm just going to pull a shadow card and leave it on a little creepy note. And then I'm going to leave it on a creepy note, on a cliffhanger, which is probably how the situation ended. Like, what? That was weird, and then it stopped. Something like that. I don't know. That's funny. I just heard you suck. So, I don't know if you're thinking that about another person or if someone's saying that about you. But if you were the one who was being messed with, basically, I don't think you're the one that sucks. I'm just saying. Look at it and let it go is what I want to say. Avoidance. This person's going to avoid the fuck out of you. Just saying. You should. In the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade. This is stalker shit. This is what I said. Fear's veil keeps me distant in the dark's cool shade. This person's fucking avoiding your ass, I'm just gonna say, but they were stalking you. They were hiding in the bushes or wherever. Vampire. If they weren't literally there hiding, they were leading you to believe that they were around because they could hear you or something or see you. Technology's fucking creepy, like I said. In the night's embrace where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. This person definitely had a vendetta. I don't know, this is like takeover energy where something like a goal is consuming someone, where I have to make this happen, I have to do this. Somebody became obsessed. They were obsessively paying attention to you, basically. Or through this process, an obsession ignited. Ta-da! I don't know. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. I know it will not resonate with everyone, but that's okay. You know, I don't know. I want to use this as a magic wand to be like, bippity boppity boop. Your fairy fucking godmother's coming in to save the day, basically. I don't know, something beautiful is changing around here for someone. Yeah, because there's the change, transformation. Because you're letting go of this crap. It means nothing to you, but trust me, clarity's coming. Peace.